let's go for a walk. So it's November 1st. That's a day that means different things to different people. To some, it might mean, oh, I drank too much on Halloween and now I don't want to go to work. To others, it might mean, oh, I ate too much candy and now I don't want to go to school. Halloween, kids, teaching you about moderation from an early age. November 1st also marks the beginning of No Shave November. What's No Shave November? Said the person living under the internet rock. It's pretty much as its name is, No Shave November. You don't shave for the month of November. And so guys everywhere are just slowly getting more and more fuzzy in preparation for the winter, because it's gonna be cold. And what this does is it brings body hair into the forefront of our thought, which, you know, it really doesn't ever go there. Ever. It normally just chills in the back. Nobody really likes to ever think about that, except during puberty when you're discovering hair in new places and you might think you're turning into a werewolf, so you ask your parents about it. That's not a true story. But since we're on the topic of body hair, let's talk about it. God, that's a segue I never thought I would use in my life, ever. As a matter of fact, ever. I'm gonna give it a whirl this year. I'm gonna see how long. I'll probably last only like 2 weeks or so. I've already got a head start. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm 4 days without shaving, so I'm gonna just be more bearded than most by the end of this. But then I got to thinking, and what I got to thinking about was the females of our species. Why does this gotta be a dude thing? You know, why can't this be a human solidarity thing and not just a guy thing? You know what I'm saying? I'm down for No Shave November to not just be a dude thing. I'm down for all of us to just let it rage and just go to town, you know, because it is gonna get cold. We are gonna need that. That's why it's there, evolutionarily, to warm us. Also, I love the idea of fighting the double standard of society that, you know, pretty much requires women to be perfectly shaven everywhere, which is just, it's just plain silly. If you want to have body hair, you can have that. If you don't, you don't. You don't go to somebody in the middle of you know their life and say, look, your haircut, that's too much. You gotta get rid of that. You gotta get rid of that because otherwise I'm gonna think you're gross. It kind of boils down to a typical you do you and I'll do me scenario. I don't really care what you do with your body hair. If you want to dye it purple, if you want to completely get rid of it, that's you. That's your decision. That's what I do, you know what I'm saying? This is what the 1st of November gets me thinking about, right? Because that's not weird at all. It's not weird at all. It's a bit weird. But as for No Shave November with me, like I said, I'm gonna give it a go. I'll probably only last like 2 weeks or so because, you know, with me it's still a bit patchy. I'm still growing up. I'm a growing boy. You know, but that's fine. That's totally fine. You know, you could not shave it at all. You could completely shave it, or you could go all out and just completely be man-child troll hair and have like the greatest beard of all eternity ever. But, you know, that's up to you. You do you. That's pretty much all I gotta say about that. I hope you enjoyed our little strut together. Let's just dance in the street for a hot second. And by dance, I mean hop. If you guys didn't know, I make videos every Monday and Friday, and it would just be rad if you'd check them out. But I'm done here. As always, I'm Connor Manning. You've just become a little more awesome, and I'll see you guys on Monday. I'm done here. I'm gonna go.